Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I am going to try something new really. So I see that Colouring with Maya has colouring updates. I think she does them once every month and I thought it was a really great idea. She commented on her video and asked if she would mind if I did something similar from 2024, because I think it's a really good idea to, you know, when you are colouring during the month and ideas come into your head, or you've used a particular medium and you want to share, you know, your thoughts about them, or it might be that you've bought some products but you haven't, or books, and you haven't got enough to show as a haul in itself for a video, but you just want to show the few bits and pieces that you've got, then I think doing an update like that monthly, especially now for me, because I don't think I've actually got enough to do a haul video. So this is going to be my first January colouring update video. So in here there's a few little bits, like for example, I have to write stuff down because I always forget. So in my creative companion for 2024, so in this little update I'm going to have I'm going to share my December purchases, mainly one book that I bought in January, and then I've also got a little voiceover for when I was finishing a background off in my Lost and Found colouring book, and then depending on time, I'm also going to show you and discuss a couple of mediums that I've been using or rediscovered. So those are the things, and I'll write that in the description as well, so that you know what kind of things are included in each update video. Anyway, I'll stop going on and get started first with the things that I purchased during December and the one book that I got in January, because I have really cut down on spending. We are hoping to buy a house, so therefore, you know, I needed to make sure that I don't spend too much, and there's not really that much for me to buy as well. I've actually got most of the things that I need or want. If there was something that came out that I really wanted and it was new, then I would purchase it. But right now and for a while, there hasn't actually been that much which, you know, has made me excited enough to think, yeah, I really need that, because, you know, thankfully I have quite a lot of the things I want. So Kitty says hello. A few of you have been asking about Kitty. Where is Kitty? Well, Kitty was on a vacation and then now she's back. So yeah, she says hello with her white and black paw. So right, let's get started. Put her aside. So the first thing was, I bought a few things in December from Cult Pens. So let's show you those bits and pieces. They always give you these little sweets, these love hearts as well. So what did I get? So the first thing I got, I wanted a really nice, like, bleed proof white, and I know that the one that was recommended was, you know, by quite a few people in the past, was the Dr. P.H. Martin's, but that was quite expensive, and I thought, what if you can get this a similar result with something cheaper? And I saw that they had this at Cult Pens, the Dale Rowney bleed proof white, and I decided to get it. So this is really a bleed proof opaque watercolour, covers dyes, markers and designers colours used with a brush, and I have used it for some of my pictures, and I actually really like it. Is really opaque and really nice to use. I think it was about £6, so quite a good price as well, and you get loads because, you know, you're only going to use, well, I am only going to use it for you know, highlights and things, so it is really nice. If you would like to see me use that on a page at some point, do let me know, because I'll do it in my February colouring updates. I just have to write down, write down things so I remember. So then I got some pens. Like, when I do purchase things, it's usually to restock. So I really like my Pentel dual metallic hybrid pens. I already have backups, but then I was running low of some colours, so I noted down which colours that I was running low on. So I've got light green, metallic blue and red. This one is light violet, metallic red and blue. This one silver, metallic copper and green. These are some of the best, you know, pens that you can get there for gel pens, shiny, sparkly ones. Light pink and metallic green and gold. We have blue, grey and metallic blue and silver. This is one of my favourites. It's the yellow and metallic green. The gold, which is stunning. You always need a gold and a silver. A violet and metallic blue. And then turquoise green, metallic red and green. But yeah, those were some replenishments. And then I use the Uniball metallic silver quite a lot. So I got another one of those. And then these are always another well-used supply, pretty much on every page. This is the Sakura Jelly Roll Black Glaze. It's really, really nice to give you a shiny black effect. So that one, got two of those because they do run out. And then I just recently, I have been using this black one, but I decided to get this, I think it's a white or a cream, I'm not sure, or ivory white. Yeah, so this is a really nice black, whoops, that's a little bit of a rubber that's come off a pencil. So basically, let's get you in a little bit. So this is really a black matte. It looks shiny now because obviously the ink's wet, but when it dries it's just a complete black matte colour, and I like to use it for embellishing. I also thought I would just try out the ivory white, so I purchased that. So you can see you've got that sort of colour, so it's like a very, very, very pale yellow, like a cream. And then I really like using Poscas for, particularly the white Poscas for highlights and things. And so these white Poscas are replenishment. So I got them in some different sizes. This size 1M is the one that I used the most. So I got two of those, and then I got a 3M, and then I got a black because you always need a black. So those were the things that I purchased from Cult Pens. Let me just put them at the side actually, and then I'll clear them away later. Hang on, there's one more thing actually. Oh no, that isn't, that's one, but then with the sweets. I did purchase this 2024 Creative Companion from Amazon Japan. I got the hardback one just because I wanted to see what it was like, and I quite like it. It was another £6 or £7 on top of the other version, but yeah, I want to decorate it as good as Erica does with, you know, Elm Colours here on YouTube. She decorates hers each month really well, but yeah, this is definitely something I purchase every year. And then I also got the Johanna Basford 2024 planner. Now I've only coloured one picture in here, which is the first one for January. I haven't done so well after that, so I need to really do a little bit better. Though I'm not going to hold myself to ransom to make myself do it, because if I don't feel like I want to do it, then I won't do it. I think I'm already under enough stress and pressure. I don't need to put any more on myself, so I'll leave that. And then a book that I got in January was this gorgeous A Million Baby Animals. So Lulu Mayo, such a stunning book. I didn't do a flip through because there was already a few flip throughs on YouTube, but yeah, it is, you know, just in the same format and style as her earlier books. That's one of my complete pages that you'll see at the end of January. But yeah, I really need to colour in this again because it is just so cute. It is really cute. I would really highly recommend it. And then from Amazon Japan, I just got three little things. I got these opal colours, which I have purchased before, but I was running low of the blue. Now the thing is, let me see if I can show you. I don't think I've opened it. Have I opened it? I must have done. Yeah. So yeah, those are the new ones. And then this one is my old one. And you can see that the blue is almost finished. Now, you can get these individually, I think, somewhere online in the UK. I think it's Budley Crafts, but I'm not sure. But the reason I didn't is because obviously you need, you know, if you're not going to, I usually want to order from places like that if I've got a fair number of things to order so I get shipping free. And I didn't, and I was going to get a couple of books from Amazon Japan, so I thought I might as well put these in because it wouldn't, the shipping's already going to be high anyway for Amazon Japan, so I thought it makes sense to get these. So I got that, and then I got the Seasonal Wreaths of Plants and Friends, which is the new one that's come out in the Yuri sketchbook mouse one, which I'm supposed to colour in this during January, but I haven't had a chance yet. Not done as much colouring this month because I've just not been feeling it. I've been quite stressed out and just, yeah, it's not been easy, and I haven't really felt in the mood to colour. And then this book, which I am going to do a flip of a separate video, it's by Ori Kawamura. It's just, this book, when I looked at it, it's just so strange and surreal, like the very, very strange and surreal. And there is a double page in here that I do actually want to colour, but I haven't started it. And I think if I start it, I can finish it in February. It's actually this one, this double page that I want to colour. It's going to take me a long time because you can see it's very, very detailed, and it's on the double page, of course. But yeah, look at these rats and all these other rabbits, moles, cats, everything, snakes. They're just also, I mean, it just makes me smile when I look at it. So yeah, so I will do a flip of that because I think there was a request of a flip for that, so I will do that. And that's it, that's my little haul, guys. I just want to show you the opal colour paints and what they look like. I have swatched them. Now, they're really good. You can see they're opal because they're very subtle. Now, I would use these, as I generally do, over coloured pencil or alcohol marker or whatever, just to give an extra sort of like a shimmer to it. So I do use them for that purpose, really, rather than use them on their own. I use them over pencil, so those are them. Okay, so I shall show you the other bits and pieces in this little update video in the clips that follow. So see you in a bit. Hi guys again. So in this little clip, I am using a stencil to add a few little circles, using my eraser, Derwent electric eraser, and just putting some circles in. This was the use of the chalk pastels by Lightwish. I've done a separate video on that for the product. And then I decided to finish this background off because I wanted to fix the chalk pastels, and then I wanted to just add a little bit more to it, you know, a little bit more interest. So I decided to add the erased circles, so that, you know, it looks, there's a little bit more to it basically. And then once I have done that, I mean, it didn't come off, the chalk pastel did come off fairly easily, but not as easily as, say, pastel, because remember this is, I think it's charcoal chalk pastel. So now I'm using some Decoart Galaxy Glitter Clear Ice Comet to fix the chalk pastel so that it doesn't move. I could have used a spray pastel fixative, but I wanted to use some glitter, and so I chose the Decoart Galaxy Glitter Clear Ice Comet, and I'm just applying that with one of my brushes there. So I quite like how the chalk pastel fades into the white of the edges of the page. I think that makes it look quite nice. I like the effect that gives. So this is what the page is looking like, the background, and then I will finish the rest of it off. Hi guys, so in this little clip I just want to talk about two mediums that I've really enjoyed using during the month of January. at this point I have tested using oil pastels in colouring books, thanks to Maya, because here on YouTube, because she has been using these for backgrounds. Now, I've always had oil pastels for a long time, but really sort of not ventured into using them in my colouring books because of the sticky texture they leave on the page, and obviously I don't really like that. However, Maya did suggest that you could use satin glazing liquid on top. Now, I do use this to sort of pre-prep or prepare my pages if I'm going to use watercolour on them. So I already had this satin glazing liquid, so I wanted to test it out. So the two products that I've been using or experimenting with are these oil pastels. These were kindly sent to me by Paul Rubens in their New Year's gift. So hopefully I'm going to do a separate video where I'm using these for a background. And then the other product is actually this liquid chrome mirror effect. This is not new to me. This is the second pen that I've purchased, and I had it in my stash for ages and I haven't been using it, and then I have rediscovered it now. And honestly, usually I would use, let me just show you, let's get these here. Most often I would use my Uniball silver gel pen, you know, for embellishing and things like that, and it is lovely, you can see that it is. But then I decided to go back and have a look at this liquid chrome, and yeah, I realised why I purchased this in the first place. It's just so lovely. You can buy it in different so that's the chrome one, this one. I mean, the Uniball is still really good, but this, I've really loved using this. The only reason why I don't sometimes use it is I worry that it might go through the other side, but it actually hasn't gone through the other side. So you do have to test it first. So yeah, that's, here it is a quite fine tip. So I haven't actually covered everything there, but it is, what size tip is it? It's in silver. Silver writing's hard to see, so my eyes struggle. I think it is like a 1mm tip, something like that, approximately, I would say. Hang on, got it there. It's by Molotow, anyway, Molotow. You can get these off Amazon UK. I think it's definitely something worth having in your stash to get a beautiful silver effect. So yeah, that's my first thing that I've rediscovered during January, and yeah, highly recommend it, the mirror effect. You can use it for things like actual mirrors, or just adding little silver dots in places to just make it look nice. The next thing is our oil pastels. So I'm just gonna, there will be hopefully a separate video, providing I have sufficient time to do it, which I should, but off camera I did actually swatch all of these. Now, oil pastels are very vivid, they're absolutely beautiful. I used to use them in my art journaling, which I used to do quite a few years ago, and these are lovely. So I practiced on here, let me just show you. I practiced on here in a book, on an Amazon printed paper book here. So I used them here, they blend beautifully. And then I think at this top bit, I should have actually written stuff down, shouldn't I? But I used, I can't remember now, I used some satin glazing liquid. I think this bottom bit might be the satin glazing liquid, so the clothes and this floor. And then I also used the Mod Podge. Obviously Mod Podge is a good sealer, so you can use Mod Podge, but it'll give you that, this one is the extreme glitter version, so you will get glitter all over it, which is not such a bad thing. But I haven't got the other version, I don't think, or if I have, it's probably dried up because I've had it for years. So Mod Podge works quite well as well. And then this one here, which I liked the best. I actually liked it more than the satin glazing liquid because I think it gives a better finish. It's just completely, you can't feel the pastel at all. But with the satin glazing, it is good, it does work, but I don't know, it's not as good as this. So I am going to use my Pebeo Studio acrylics, which I've had for a long time. I've got the gloss version and I've got the matte. I decided to use the gloss version on the head of this little bunny, and this I think is really good. Now you can see that I didn't use it for a background, the oil pastels. I used it to actually colour the individual bunnies in the picture, but I think in future I will probably only use my oil pastels for the background. It is possible to use it to colour the actual image, but I prefer not to. And I will not be using my finger as well for it. The other thing I realised is using, sorry, I'm just going to bring this down so I can show you, using paper stumps and tortillons to blend your oil pastels rather than your finger, especially to get into smaller areas, works quite well. It works brilliantly. So hopefully in another video I will show you me doing a background using the oil pastels and you can see how it turns out. I'm hopefully going to use my Daydreams book by Hannah Carlson because there's a page I want to do in there. So yeah, these work quite well. So that's the other thing to let you know. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with this to fix my oil pastel so you know it doesn't move. Or I'd use the extreme glitter, or I'd buy the plain versions of the Mod Podge rather than use satin glazing liquid. To me is quite, I still use that for preparing my pages for watercolour, although I haven't done that recently. I need to get some time and do that. But yeah, that's my little little bit for this update in January of the two sort of mediums or products that I've been enjoying rediscovering or using or experimenting with. So guys, I think that's it for this bit. So until next time and next updates in February, hopefully, take care, happy colouring, bye.